Pale Coins is an old-school action RPG with Souls-like elements and a handcrafted pixel world. The game takes place in a fantasy world called Grenmark, and you are this chosen champion of a mysterious entity who gives you the ultimate task of finding the champion coin. The story here is that long ago, these mysterious beings called the Pale Ones basically showed up out of nowhere and created these powerful artifacts called Pale Coins. Then they just disappeared, leaving only the coins behind. Obviously, humans being humans, they started fighting over these coins until some people decided they were too dangerous and began destroying them. You start off by creating your character. There is some mild customization, picking stuff like skin and hair color, and of course your class. After you are tasked with finding this special champion's coin, which is likely the most powerful of all the Pale Coins, the game starts right away with some NPC conversations. Typical to this genre, they like to be pretty cryptic at times, or sometimes straight up refuse to answer some questions, which adds to the mystery. The combat system is relatively straightforward. I chose a mage, so you can throw fireballs and other spells at enemies. The game does have a mana and stamina system, so you need to manage your magic and stamina usage. What I like about the combat here is that hitboxes seem to be very accurate so far. There's nothing worse than non-functioning or misleading hitboxes, but thankfully so far it seems like you really can attack and move strategically here. Something worth noting is that unlike other Souls-likes, resting and replenishing your stats is not completely free by simply sitting at a bonfire. Since you are not a member of the camp yet, they ask you for a small fee of 10 gold every time you want to rest and fill up your stats. You can find gold relatively easy and also plenty of healing items, but if you are stuck on a boss, then I can imagine that especially players new to this genre may have some issues. You will find various weapons and armor as you explore, and the game has the basic leveling system that lets you put points into stats like intelligence in order to use better equipment. It seems like later down the road you can find rare items that come with various skills and enhancements, like this one that allows you to perform a quick backstab. The demo has different areas to explore. There's a main camp with NPCs, forests full of goblins, caves with both treasure and enemies, and this place called the Wasteland. The feeling of exploration is pretty good so far. You can find lots of additional items if you take the time. Unlike many other Souls-likes, the game does have a quest system, and a pretty good one at that, because it updates in real time as you progress. From what I can tell, the game definitely does not hold your hand much. You have to figure out where to go and what to do mostly on your own. The combat is challenging, especially if you run out of mana or health potions at the wrong time. The game is coming sometime in July 2025. The current demo offers around 1 to 2 hours of content, while the full version is gonna take around 6 to 8 hours for one playthrough. The game is expected to have some decent replayability due to dialogue choices, level design, and of course character classes. And that sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.